Thank you. I want to read something that I just recently wrote real quick. It's called Gracias, Amigos. I am higher than your fences will ever be. I never waited for permission or decriminalization or even something as fanciful as legalization, because the plants told me I should do it. And I listened to them when they spoke. I believed them when they said they had everyone's best interests. And I never believed that the law felt the same way about me. So I went this way. I went all in. All the way, so long ago, I am going to be going, no matter what the law says, because I know the law is wrong. What more would I need to know in order to never obey and take the consequences of a war that has taken so much and yet has left me higher than your fences will ever be? This is a book of 50 poems that I put out when I turned 50 a few years ago, so this one's 50. Facing judgment, square in the eye, hearts lose ground, hope to attain wings, accomplish flight, escape the gravity, become airborne, weightless, like the dreams of children, never knowing enough to quit. Called World. Sometimes the world cracks open like it is going to fall all apart, and you get real sad inside of yourself because you are afraid of that more than anything else. So sad that you feel like you are not going to make it, and you hold on anyway, real tight, because it is, after all, still a world, most likely the only one you will ever get to hold on to ever again. I grew up in a place that's been on the news lately. And this was a poem I wrote about it a long time ago. It's called San Bernardino. Their mouths gape open in awe and despair, and hot wind blows down their throats, drying up their souls from the inside out, making their voices rough and cynical, making their eyes tearless and glazed over. A valley of people with eyes like the rock lizards that run underneath their blistered feet. A valley of people that dream restlessly of mountains that bury them alive for their sins. And they will all turn away from holy little Bernal as he bears his cross to the top of the freeway interchange, his feet burning from the hot pavement, his head bleeding from the crown of citrus thorns, his side pierced by the yucca spear, as sweet young Mary runs down Mount Vernon Avenue in high heels, applying makeup as she goes. She watches in confusion while he is crucified, inverted, to keep the smog in the air and the blood in the ground. The mountains lean back hard, away from the ritual noise, while the last arrowhead cannot quite point a direction for you to escape. This is called They Are Always Clean. Can someone spare an umbrella? The world is falling down on top of us, and I don't want it to get on me, since I just recently bathed in a moment of respect for civilization. And when I was finished, I properly pulled the plug, and everything was gone down the drain. Sorry. This is called Patriotic. It's kind of a 4th of July poem, but my birthday's coming up, so it's a holiday for me. Super America, super duper America, mega patriotic patriarchy, super successful super America, everything you have always wanted, being all it can be, so don't fuck with it. Super short hair suit and tie supremacy, super America, superintendent of the domain that is imminent, superhero man is an American man, super clean and white, super true and blue, super dead and red. Super duper super American, super corporation of sanitation at the service station of the most winning nation, super America. Super duper death squad financier, CIA freelancer, promoter of the super cancer, super America. Capitalistic elastic waistband on the trash bag plastic, super hysterical hysterectomy hysteria with a rhetorical historical channeling into super America, super phobia about dysrobia in the suburbia blurbia, bubble trouble with super addictive wonder drugs, sweep it all under the rug and give your kids a super hug. Super economical, religiously astronomical, periodical but methodical, super governmentality probing super deep into super decay of super decadence, super shocking, super holistic, holocaustic, chemical toxicity in the immediate vicinity of super America, super duper in need of reparica, super America. 7-Eleven intelligentalia of the super new, super sized, super duper stormtrooper, super America. Super amped out on the Southern Continental caffeine bean, America. Super flag-waving patriotism, always needs a bigger prison, super fucking America. This is a love poem, a buildup of catastrophe. In the torrid affairs of the heart, there are secrets that we keep. Unlike the light in our lives, this can be the darker shade of what we do not want to see. The heart casts a shadow across the ocean that is our soulfulness. In this shadow lives the tumultuous story of what is broken, never to be whole again, as well as what has been mended, breaking against itself along the same lines as before, always breaking against itself. Lost my voice again. This is, I'm going to read one more for my grandchildren. This is called Grandfather. In the sky at night, looking up overhead, the father's father picks out the brightest stars. Each one is a symbol for a separate child that he talks to in his mind, wishing upon them to be well and healthy, so far away from him. The shading of sadness in these moments, looking skyward, is always overwhelmed by the love unconditional, the hopeful ideas that he will see them again soon before they get too big. These stars up in the sky are the only beings that know his pain, that know his love, the way it lives in his heart. Thank you.